Thank you to our supporters, sponsors, members, colleagues, judges. We appreciate your presence. So starting the ceremony will be our president, Pedro Echarte.
Well, good evening, and on behalf of the Miami-Dade trial lawyers and my fellow board members, I want to welcome everybody to our annual judicial reception. I want to start off by welcoming and thanking our annual sponsors, both our law firm sponsors and our vendor sponsors. This organization can only function with your support, so I want to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of our hearts. Now to the main reason we're here. I want to welcome all the members of our judiciary. I also want to take a moment to congratulate those judges that were recently re-elected or elected for the first time to the bench. Congratulations to each and every one of you. This event always has incredible turnout. And while I think part of that is that we all enjoy hanging out with each other outside of court or Zoom these days, I think the main reason is that all the attorneys here know how important it is to recognize you and thank you for your public service. The judiciary is truly the bedrock of our legal system. Without your sacrifice, without your commitment to the rule of law, without your dedication to the pursuit of justice, our justice system simply doesn't function. So on behalf of the Miami-Dade Trial Lawyers Association and all our members, we thank you for all that you do. And tonight we have the privilege of honoring three incredible jurists who have shown incredible dedication to upholding the principles of justice, fairness, and the rule of law. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to our President-elect, Bobby Nunez, who will be presenting the Harry Lee Anstead Award.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good evening to all our distinguished guests. As tradition has it in our organization, every year we present an award in the name of the Honorable Justice Harry Lee Anstead, whom we remember as a champion of the legal profession, a compassionate, fair, and respectful jurist, and a selfless mentor known for his indomitable spirit and energy. I think I mispronounced that word, forgive me. It is my honor to present this year's Justice Harry Anstead Award to Miami's very own, the Honorable Judge Valerie Manno Schurr. As everybody may know, Judge Manno Schurr currently sits on the bench of the 11th Judicial Circuit and has presided over civil, criminal, family, and juvenile cases as she is in her 18th year of judicial career. Prior to being elected to the bench in 2006, Judge Manno Schurr was a nurse, having received her degree from the University of Miami, which shows that she has a lot of patience to handle issues, but nothing highlights her patience more than being married to a fellow lawyer. She went on to receive her JD from the University of Miami and was a litigator for over a decade, and it shows to this day. As we all know, she is more than glad to have her cases get tried before a jury. While it is easy to focus on the road, this judge is identified by her experiences and the trials and tribulations, pun intended, both personal and professional, that have forged her into the compassionate, fair, and resolute judge we honor here tonight. Please help me welcome to the stage the Honorable Valerie Manno Schurr.
I want to thank all of you, and I'll tell you why. You all are so professional. You do such a great job. You're always polite. You're always professional. All of you have the highest ethical standards. And even when I rule against you, you're like, thank you, Judge. Have a nice day. And I just want to thank you. And you know, when you read it, I was reading this, and it says, well, it talks about me. For her tireless pursuit and practice of the highest ideals and tenets of the legal profession, and for consistently demonstrating the essential ingredients of professionalism, character, competence, and commitment. And when I read that, you know what I thought of? I thought of all of you. And it makes my job so great because that's what we do, and we have to act this way every day. And this is a beautiful award. Thank you.
As part of the tradition of the awards we give, we also give an award after the Honorable Judge Manny Crespo. He was known for his resolute spirit and energy and just the excellence on the bench. So it's always nice to honor someone in this regard. And today I have the honor of presenting the Judge Manny Crespo Award to our very own, the Honorable Daryl Trawick. He is currently on, most of us here know this, but if you don't, I'm going to speak a little bit on him, about him. He is on our 11th Judicial Circuit, but prior to starting his judicial career, before I get to his work experience, I do want to mention he is also a fellow Cane, so go UM, go Canes. But if you don't know this about him, he has a very unique and diverse work experience and background. And I think it's very honorable and important to mention here because it's really the basis of who you are. For those of you who didn't know, after graduating law school, Judge Trawick joined the United States Air Force, where he then served as a Judge Advocate General in active duty. And then he continued his military service in the Air Force Reserve, retiring with the rank of Lieutenant Colonel in 2006. So we salute you and thank you for your service. Judge Trawick then went on to be an assistant United States attorney until becoming the chief of special prosecutions in 1994 and remained in that position until he became judge in 1997. He is also an adjunct professor at St. Thomas School of Law, teaching both criminal procedure and military justice. That's also very admirable because I would not have the patience to be a professor and do everything you do. So that's important to mention here because given your diverse background and everything you still do, to add to the skill sets you have, your patience, the way you analyze things, is really about dedication to our community, and that is not lost upon us. It's undeniable that you, my friend, are exactly what we need in our jurist. The insight and the expertise necessary for effective adjudication and embodies your judicial excellence. And that's why tonight we honor you and we're grateful for you for all your outstanding contributions to the legal profession and your unwavering commitment to our community. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for accepting this award.
I want to thank the Miami-Dade Trial Lawyers Association for this great honor. It is extra special to receive an award named after my good friend, Judge Manny Crespo. I am really blessed and honored to receive this award. I have been on the bench now, and I cannot believe it. Judge Manno Schurr just told you 18 years, I think. I've been on the bench for 26 years. And I don't know where that time went. I've been in almost every division of the court. Many of you have appeared in front of me. And I want to thank you for all of your hard work and support over those years. Lastly, I want to thank all those people who've made it possible for me to be here today. My family, particularly my wife, Charlotte. This award that I received is in part yours as well. Thank you, everyone, and God bless you all.
Okay, we got one more award. So I have the privilege of presenting the Steve Levine Award, and this award is given to a judge for his or her integrity, fairness, and professionalism towards all litigants and lawyers who appear before them. And I can't begin to tell you how much it means to be able to give this award. Growing up, Steve Levine was a close family friend, and I saw him often. I always enjoyed being around him, and I highly, highly respected him. And this year, I have the special privilege not only to present this award named in his honor, but to present it posthumously to one of my all-time favorite judges, who I always look forward to practicing in front of. I appeared before him while he was on the circuit court bench and before he was elevated to the 3rd DCA. It was always a pleasure. Everyone that knew him and everyone that appeared before him knows exactly what I'm saying. And this year's Steve Levine Award goes to Judge Eric Hendon. And with us here today is his widow, Mrs. Hendon, and his brother, Dr. Marvin Hendon. I wish I could hand him this award personally, and while he's not with us here today, Ms. Hendon, Dr. Hendon, it's an honor to have both of you with us here. And I hope you truly understand what an impact he had, not just on me, but on everybody here. And it's not just the judges and lawyers that he had an impact on, but our clients. And at the end of the day, that's what this is about. So I want to thank you for joining us, and I congratulate you both on this award.
Good evening. Hi, on behalf of my husband, Judge Eric Hendon, I'd like to thank all of you, especially all of you. And I am overwhelmed this evening, as you can tell, but Eric had such a passion for the law, such a desire to do the right thing. I am so proud of my husband and will continue to be proud of my husband. Then Diane Hendon and the Hendon family thank all of you. Thank you for your love and respect. Thank you so much. Thank you.
How about a round of applause for all of us again? We'd like to close with the following. As lawyers, we're acutely aware of the critical role that our judges play in our legal system. Each day, they ensure justice is not just a concept, but a lived reality for everyone. Let us all be reminded of the weight of their work, which shapes lives, sets precedents, and guides our community towards a brighter, better future. Thank you to all our esteemed judges that are here tonight, and thank you to everyone who attended this reception to celebrate them, especially our organization's corporate and law firm sponsors. Have a good evening.